Welcome to Mind Awakening TV, where we explore thought-provoking insights, expand your mind, and challenge the way you see the world. If you're ready to open your mind and unlock new perspectives, you're in the right place. Let's dive in and awaken the power within. In the heart of a bustling city, within the glass walls of a modern office tower, a team found itself at a crossroads. The pressure was mounting, deadlines loomed, and the atmosphere had grown tense. At the center of it all was David, the team's manager. Known for his sharp intellect and relentless drive, David had always believed that results spoke louder than words. To him, success was measured in numbers, charts, and quarterly reports. But beneath the surface, something vital was missing. The team, once vibrant and collaborative, had become fragmented. Meetings were filled with awkward silences and unspoken frustrations. Creativity had withered, replaced by a sense of dread. People arrived late and left early, their enthusiasm drained. David noticed the decline in productivity, but he couldn't quite grasp the root of the problem. He pushed harder, set stricter goals, and demanded more. Yet, the harder he pushed, the further his team slipped away. One morning, as David reviewed the latest disappointing figures, he received an email from HR. It was a gentle reminder about an upcoming workshop, Emotional Intelligence in Leadership. He almost dismissed it, but something made him pause. Perhaps he thought it couldn't hurt to attend. Reluctantly, he signed up. The workshop was nothing like David expected. Gone were the spreadsheets and performance metrics. Instead, the facilitator spoke of empathy, self-awareness, and the power of listening. David listened skeptically at first, but as the stories unfolded, he recognized echoes of his own team's struggles. He learned that emotional intelligence, EQ, was not just a buzzword, but a crucial skill for leaders. It was about understanding not just what people did, but how they felt. It was about creating an environment where trust and collaboration could flourish. One exercise struck David in particular. The facilitator asked everyone to pair up and share a recent work challenge, while the other person listened, truly listened, without interrupting or offering advice. When it was David's turn, he realized how seldom he had given his own team the gift of undivided attention. He resolved to change. Back at the office, David began with small steps. He called a team meeting, but instead of outlining new targets, he asked a simple question. How is everyone doing? At first, there was silence. The team exchanged wary glances, unsure if this was a trap. But David waited, patient and open. Slowly, one by one, his team members began to speak. Maya, the creative lead, admitted she felt overwhelmed by the constant changes in direction. Alex, the analyst, shared that he missed the sense of camaraderie they once had. Priya, the newest member, confessed she was struggling to find her place and felt invisible. As each person spoke, David listened, not just to their words, but to the emotions behind them. He noticed the tension in their voices, the way they hesitated before sharing, the relief that followed when they realized they were being heard. For the first time, David saw his team not as cogs in a machine, but as individuals with hopes, fears, and dreams. He thanked them for their honesty and apologized for not listening sooner. He promised to do better, to be more present, and to support them not just as workers, but as people. The change did not happen overnight, but as the weeks passed, something remarkable began to occur. The team meetings became more open and honest. People felt safe to share their ideas and concerns, knowing they would be met with empathy rather than judgment. Conflicts, once simmering beneath the surface, were addressed openly and resolved with respect. Collaboration blossomed as team members began to trust one another and their manager again. David made it a habit to check in with each person individually, not just about work, but about their well-being. He celebrated small wins and acknowledged setbacks with understanding. When mistakes happened, he focused on learning rather than blame. He encouraged the team to support one another, fostering a culture where everyone's voice mattered. The results were undeniable. Productivity soared, but more importantly, so did morale. New ideas flowed freely, and the team tackled challenges with renewed energy. The office, once filled with tension, now buzzed with laughter and creativity. David's transformation as a leader had sparked a transformation within the entire team. Word of the turnaround spread throughout the company. Other managers began to take notice, curious about the secret behind David's success. He shared his journey openly, emphasizing the importance of emotional intelligence in leadership. He spoke of the power of empathy, the value of listening, and the trust that grew when people felt truly seen and heard. The lesson was clear. Emotional intelligence is not a soft skill. It is a vital ingredient for effective leadership. By learning to listen with empathy, David had not only saved his team, but had unlocked their full potential. He discovered that when people feel valued and understood, they give their best, not out of obligation, but out of genuine commitment. In the end, David realized that leadership was not about having all the answers, but about creating a space where others could thrive. It was about building bridges of trust, fostering collaboration, and guiding with both heart and mind. The numbers on the quarterly reports improved, but the true measure of success was found in the smiles, the teamwork, and the sense of belonging that now filled the office. The story of the manager who listened serves as a powerful reminder for us all. In the fast-paced world of work, it is easy to focus solely on tasks and targets, to overlook the human element that drives every organization. Yet, it is emotional intelligence, the ability to understand and connect with others, that transforms ordinary teams into extraordinary ones. As we navigate our own workplaces, let us remember the lesson David learned. By leading with empathy, we build the foundation for collaboration, trust, and lasting success. Emotional intelligence is not just a tool for managers. It is a gift we can all offer every day to those around us. And in doing so, we awaken the true potential of our teams, our organizations, and ourselves. Thank you for watching this episode of Mind Awakening TV. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an awakening moment. Leave your thoughts in the comments, and let's continue the conversation. Stay curious and keep expanding your mind.